Hey, what's happening, Nation? It's Joe Coom. It's Friday night. It's Fan Friday. The floor is open for you guys. I want to hear your comments. I want to hear your thoughts about this upcoming game. I pretty much broke it down the entire week, but now I want to hear from you guys and just see exactly what you guys are thinking about it. We're not going to waste too much time. We're going to go ahead and jump into it, so let those comments start coming in out there. I just want to touch on a few things. Todd Gurley will be out for this game. I was honestly pretty stoked to hear that. He's been having a damn good season behind their offensive line, or the interior of that offensive line. So that's a pretty big for us. Julio Jones is still limited for him out there. That's pretty big. And then Hayden Hurst is still questionable for this game. So if those two don't play, this could end up being wide open for us. But just Gurley being gone is really going to hurt their run game. It's going to hurt the play action. It's going to hurt a lot coming off the bat for that. And then as far as we're concerned out there, Cleveland Farrell is going to end up being a game time decision. I really think Cleve's going to end up playing in this game. I don't see any reason why he would not be able to come out there and play in this game. I'm really hoping that he does go out there and do it. And then Eric Harris is questionable for it. And really, I'd like to see a bigger dose of Heath. I think we'd all like to see a bigger dose of Heath out there. So hit me up and let me know what you guys think about that. Other than that, our injury report looks pretty damn good, dude. It looks like everybody's going to be able to go. It was... I'm sorry, dude. It's been a long day. Jalen Richard looks like he's going to end up being able to practice for us, so that's going to be huge for us. I cannot wait to see that. Him being out there on third downs is going to be big for us. We saw what it's like without him out there on third downs. I think we would have converted a good bit more if he was out there. But, I mean, it is what it is, but he's going to be back in there. I was super happy to see that. I'm really thinking that we're going to go out there and end up really making a big impact in this game, man. I'm not even lying about that. But like I said, man, it's all about you guys tonight. So hit me up. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Costas, what's going on, dude? I wonder if all the big contracts will be terminated this offseason. Ty Williams for sure, but Trent Brown, LaMarcus Joyner, and Collins too. Collins is only on a one-year deal out there, so I don't know, man. It really hasn't panned out for him, so I really don't know if we're going to end up re-signing him and bringing him back. When we first signed him, I was like, man, I wish we would have got that dude for longer than a one-year deal. But at this point right now, 1 year is 1 year, and I'll take it. How low the salary cap drop? Yeah, dude. That salary, they're talking about it dropping like pretty significantly to where it's, I don't know, every year the salary cap goes up a little bit, so teams have a little bit more money to play with. This year or next year, it's actually going to go down a little bit. So you're going to see a lot of these bigger contracts gone. Ty Williams, I do not think will end up being on this team next year. As far as Trent Brown goes, maybe they'll try to restructure that. I think LaMarcus Joyner will be the same type of deal out there. We'll just have to see how it plays out this offseason, man. This is one of those games in which the QB pressure will make the difference. I hope Irving is good to go and that Farrell is good to go, although Kia Nassib will be good enough. Kia Nassib should need to step up. Vickers is going to be able to go. They were talking about Chris Smith. Hopefully he's ready to go. Gruden was talking about him a good bit throughout his press conference. I'd like to see him get some play time. Farrell, I'm really thinking, is going to go. As far as David Irving goes, he had that injury last game, and he ended up never coming back in. I have not heard anything else about that. He's on the practice squad, so you don't get a bunch of updates on it. I'm curious to see if he's activated for this game or not. I'm also wondering if Littleton plays. I put on there, I meant to put is Littleton back, and I spelled it wrong. It is what it is. But, man, I'm really thinking Littleton's going to be back. He's been back out on the practice field. He's back around the guys out there. I'm hoping he gets activated for this game. Gruden was talking like he's going to be out there playing. They asked Gruden directly, like, if it comes down to Morrow and Littleton out there, who's going to end up getting a start? And then Gruden immediately said that they're going to be running more of a 3 linebacker set out there. And I'm telling you, with the way Morrow's been playing, you get Nick back out there with Kwiatkowski sitting in the middle. Dude, that is huge for us, man. Like, huge. I cannot wait to see that. I've been dying to see a true 4-3 defense out there. And it's coming, man. I'm so happy about it. Oh, Mitchell, what's going on, man? I'm really glad that your wife's doing a lot better, dude. I was super happy to hear that. Oh, that boy, what's going on, man? I'm glad you can make it out. Raider Daddy, what's happening, dude? Let's get this win. Raider Nation, dude, you know we're going to get this damn win. I'm going to be out there screaming my damn head off. You know it's coming out there, man. You know it in. In fantasy, my opponent tight end had over 200 passing yards, and I lost. Pizza, that's a tough one, dude. Carlos, what's happening, dude? Ruggs needs to have a low... Oh, dude, I'm telling you, Ruggs... We talk about it every damn week, dude. Like, Ruggs needs to come out there. Ruggs needs to show up. Ruggs needs to go out there and make some huge plays out there. I want to see what Ruggs ends up doing. I just want to see him continue to progress in this. I understand that he's doing what he has to do to keep those safeties dropping out there, and he's opening up the middle of the field for us, and I love seeing that. I truly do. But I want to see him start getting his hands on the ball. Like, 4 to 5 times. That's all I'm asking. I don't want to see anything crazy. I don't want to see him go out there and have like a 9 to 10 catch game, because I know that's not going to happen. But if he can go out there and catch 4 or 5 balls, end up getting in that 50 to 80 yard range, and maybe get a touchdown out of it, dude, that will keep things really rolling for us out there. Al, what's happening, dude? Thanks for sharing your time, for your love, man. I appreciate you, Al. Thank you, man. Trent Brown is supposed to start practicing next Wednesday. I saw that, dude. Gruden did talk about that he will be out, so he's definitely not going to be in this game. Hopefully he can get back out to practice next Wednesday. If he is back in practice, then he will be playing. That's following Sunday, dude. That's a big difference for us, man. He's coming back at the right time. Hopefully he can stay on the damn field and stay healthy out there. How about Harris and Young? Are they healthy scratches? I could see Harris being a healthy scratch. I think Young's still going to be out there just as far as a depth for us. I really think Parker's going to end up keeping that spot, but then we have to have somebody behind that just in case one of our tackles ends up going down. It's going to end up being Young for us. Should we cut Mariota after this year or keep him? In my opinion, dude, I'd say we cut Mariota. Peterman's been the backup quarterback. Peterman's been in this system for 2 full years now. I really think that he has earned that backup spot. I really think Gruden likes him out there, so I don't see him going anywhere. Mariota really, I know he fought the injuries, and even before that, dude, when they were going through their little mini camp out there, he wasn't looking too hot, so I don't know. I could see Mariota being gone just to get that money back, dude. Pete, man, I really appreciate that. Thank you. We need to give Tom Cable 2 picks in the draft to assure our offensive line future. Happy holidays, Joku. Pete, thank you, man. I'm telling you, I really think we're going offensive line. They've been talking about us taking that monster. I read that article. It was like, I forgot the dude's name, but it's some monster out of the SEC offensive lineman out there. And everybody's kind of gearing us towards that to pick him. I could totally see that happening. Plus, I think he's going to be later in the draft, so we're going to end up picking later in this draft. I'd like to see Mariota gone. Rod, man, what's going on? I'm glad you can make it out. It's not that I want to see Mariota gone. I just don't like Mariota's contract out there with everything that we have going on with this team. There's a lot of people talking about, should we go ahead and restructure Carr right now? I don't think they're going to restructure Carr unless Carr really goes out there and demands the money. If he plays an awesome season, I don't see him doing that, because I know that he knows that he'll get his money out of the back end of everything out there. Plus, with the way the salary cap's going to be lining up, we're going to need all the money that we can have on hand out there. Carr is throwing for 400 plus. Dude, if he throws for 400 plus and I'm sitting there watching it live, I will be so damn happy. Aruna, what's happening, man? I'm glad you can make it to the show. Carr will get Mariota big money. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Very jealous that you're doing Sunday. Oh, man, I'm so happy about that. I am not even going to lie to you, 40. I've been so jacked for this game coming along. Like, you guys have no idea. The Raiders come to Atlanta so rarely that when they do, I go all out for these damn games. I am so happy, like so happy. Still need to draft a couple of offensive linemen, a free safety, and a linebacker. I think we're going to go offensive line first. My gut tells me that. I'd love to see us go safety, linebacker first. Like in that draft, like picks 1 and 2, I would love that. Quan, what's happening, dude? I'm sorry about that. Let me work my way back up here. Cut Mariota, Brown, Harris, and draft great ones. Rod, man, that would be awesome. Harris just keeps coming out there and fighting his way onto this team. That is what it is. You got to give that man the respect he deserves for just making this team year after year out there. They like what they see out there. He's a good depth piece. I really like Harris as depth out there. I would love to see us have another hard-hitting safety, or just like a great drop, like single coverage safety that can cover that back end to really let Abram roam around out there. Oh, Mike, what's going on? Aaron, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you can make it to the show. Johnny, pumped for this game. I know the Falcons' record is bad, but they are a damn good team. Beasley this Sunday. They're saying that Beasley has a shot at playing this Sunday. I really think he's going to be in the rotation out there. I think if Cleve's going to end up being good to go for this game, you're going to see a real limited rollout of Beasley, but you'll probably see him hit the field a few times out there just because we are going up against the Falcons out there. Ice Gold, what's up, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. Seth, what's happening, man? It's been a minute since you've been out. I'm glad you made it. Are you going to go YouTube live? Don't drink too much like Doc. Raider Daddy, I probably won't go live at that game. I'm going to be out there with my whole family. We're just going to be hanging out, having a good time. So I probably won't do anything live. I will definitely be going live after the game at my usual time out there. But I don't know. I know he's going to be going live out there. I can't even imagine what that's going to look like. Big boy, what's going on, dude? I'm glad you could make it to the show. It's fair. Oh, 40 is Farrell playing this game. They said that he's going to be a decision that's made on the plane ride over. I'm telling you right now, if he's back at practice, he's healthy and he's ready to go and he's over this illness, there is no doubt in my mind you're going to see him playing. We all saw what it looked like without having him out there. I do not want to go through that again. Mike Lee, two TDs for Ruggs, that would be huge. That would be a big statement for Ruggs out there. If Ruggs can get one TD, I would be super happy to see that. If we can get Ruggs on a few bubble screens, I'd be so happy to see. I'd get that dude the ball in his hands, get it early, and then you can still take your shots with them, man, but get the defense respecting him. Because if he ends up catching a few of these slants and then the safeties and the cornerbacks start scooting up on him a little bit, and I know they're going to hit him like straight 2 hands to the chest right off the line, but if he can start working his way around that and they start cheating up in their coverage, dude, he's going to end up streaking on them, and it's going to be beautiful for us. P.S. Raiders will win as long as the defense doesn't practice social distancing on the field, man. As long as they can wrap up on their tackles, we should be looking damn good. I'm expecting the defense to respond this game. I'm expecting them to have not really like a bounce-back game, but play a hell of a lot better than they looked against the Chiefs out there. So much of this game is going to come down to getting pressure on Matt Ryan out there. And Matt Ryan got 8 up last week, so you know his offensive line is going to be playing their hearts out. We have to just be able to step up and be able to get beyond that, man. Edgar, welcome to the show, man. Atlanta is like the Chargers. The team is better than the record indicates. That's a straight fact out there. And they are, man. They're banged up, and even in this game, they have their injuries out there. They're going to be missing some key pieces. It is what it is, but I'll take it, man. I'll take any advantage we can get because we need to win this game to get back on track and get out of another little spell where we can start stacking wins out there. Raiders, you know it, baby. I'm going to be yelling that so damn loud. I even made my wife promise that if we win this game, we're just going to stand there in the corner of the end zone and just be yelling Raiders like for 15 minutes until somebody tells us to leave. Raiders will go off the next 2 games. And also just helping out that we playing clean in the field. Yeah, I'll give you that, Rod. I will give you that all damn day. I see Kenny Stills is gone from the Texans. I did see that, dude. Will Fuller's really stepped up for him. Stills would be kind of a gamble out there, but I'd like to see it, dude. I just popped over from Doc's. He was doing that fan show tonight. That was, I honestly didn't check it out at all. I knew those two would be going crazy out there. Sucks the Raiders need to fly back over to the West, and then, dude, that sucks, dude. And then hop on a plane and go all the way back, and they're not able to stay on the East Coast because of all this COVID crap out there. That kills me, man, and that's hard on the damn team. If you're flying and you have back-to-back East Coast games, no matter what's happening out there, the team stays, unless I guess it's COVID. Now they have to fly back, get a few days of practice, then fly back to the East Coast again. Luckily, I don't think it's going to be an issue because the second game, or the Jets game, that team is trash, like just straight trash over there right now, man. We need to get Ruggs a TD for confidence. And what do you think about the cornerback Johnson? I think he needed to play more in the dude. He had a couple big plays out there against Kansas City. I thought he looked pretty damn good for us. The past 2 games, he showed up and made some pretty big plays. I'd love to see him get more involved out there. As long as Mullen and Arnett are healthy, you're not going to see him work into the rotation at that cornerback. He has to work into the rotation at that nickel spot out there. And I'd love to see him take it because then you could move Joyner back into that safety position. Then you'd have Heath as your backup with Harris as just true depth to kind of wander the field and bring him in on certain packages. I think that would look a hell of a lot better for us. Gruden said during his press conference that they're still trying to find the right mix of guys to be out there on the defense at the same time. And I'm really hoping that when all this ends up shaking out, and I know it sucks that we're doing it week 12 out there, but I mean, it is what it is. But I'm really hoping Isaiah Johnson's a part of that, man. It would be very nice to see Trent Brown back for the stretch in the playoff. Dude, yes. Trent Brown being down for the run that we're going to have to make to get that playoff spot and then to make the run through the playoffs with us. Dude, I'll take that all damn day. I'm worried over Ruggs. Man, don't be worried about Ruggs because Ruggs is going to do his job out there. Ruggs is going to stretch the field. Ruggs is going to open up Waller. He's going to open up Renfro across the middle. He's going to pull the safety when it's only a single high safety so Aguilar can go out there and have his glory. But we still need to take those shots, dude. Oh, Dirty Eric, you finally got your phone back. Nathan, what's happening, dude? We can get 2 sacks plus this game because the Falcons can... That's it, dude. Brian Hill being their secondary running back out there and them missing Gurley, that's going to hurt them. And it's going to hurt their run game a tremendous amount to where we should be able to tee off and be able to get in there on some of these blitzes. Even if it's a run blitz that ends up being a play action and they just skip past the running back, we got a shot at really being able to get out there, exploit their young tackles out there with the edge rushers that we have, and just really get to Matt Ryan out there. And I'm telling you right now, you get a couple hard shots on Matt Ryan, this game's going to be looking a lot different. But apparently, the Atlanta Falcons, from everything that I've been seeing on the Atlanta news out here, are not statistically out of making a playoff push out there. So these dudes aren't going to come out there just flat. These guys are coming out there at home thinking that if they can stack a bunch of wins at the end of the season, because they've done that crap before, to end up sneaking into the playoffs where they were able to make a little bit of noise out there. So we have to bring our A game, dude. And I'm telling you, if you let Matt Ryan just sit there in the pocket, he's going to pick apart our young secondary all damn day. He's second in the league in passing right now for a reason out there. It's because they're throwing the damn ball and they're airing that thing out. So even without Gurley, man, if they just like, all right, we'll just go pass heavy against this young secondary, if they're able to do it, it's going to be tough for us, man. Been thinking, what if Carr gets COVID right before we start our playoffs? Dude, you need to block that out of your mind right now. You're going to see it. It's going to happen to somebody out there. The COVID's not going to turn off come playoff time. I mean, I'll tell you, dude, just because you brought that up, that damn Baltimore game's probably going to get pushed back till Tuesday now. That's some crap. Like, dude, that blows my damn mind. I'm telling you, the NFL needs to come out and say something, like directly to the Raider Nation and be like, all right, this is what happened. Like everybody that's been talking about, it's all about contact tracing, and that's why they're pushing it back, because certain players have been around other it's the dude, you never even gave us that option out there. There was contact tracing, but it only traced back to the Raiders. You guys are tracing the whole damn country out there for the Ravens team. It blows my mind, dude. And dude, they better freaking say something about that. Silver Tree, what's happening? I'm glad you can make it to the show. I appreciate all you do. Any injuries on the Falcon? Todd Gurley is their biggest one. And then Todd Gurley's out, like out for this game. And then Julio Jones is still limited, and Hayden Hurst is still limited. They're both questionable for this game moving forward. I'm telling you, if all three of those dudes are out, we'll be able to roll through. But I'm pretty sure that Julio's going to end up playing. He's going to end up being Julio out there. It is what it is. He always kind of plays through those injuries unless he's really banged up. But I'm telling you, he's a little bit banged up. He gets one hard shot from Abram out there. You're going to see him walking over to the sideline. But it's just going to – we still got Calvin Ridley to worry about. We still got Gage out there to worry about. Hayden Hurst is a tough dude. I could totally see him playing in this game. So I think he will still be out there for him. I think we miss Richie more than Brown. I would completely agree with that. It sucked Richie's gone for the entire damn year. But good can fill Richie's spot out there. So that I do enjoy seeing. I really think that's going to be like the future at our guard position out there. I don't think there would be too many people that would argue with me about that. And then as long as Brandon Parker can keep playing the way that he's been playing until Trent can get back, we just need one more solid game out of that dude. And then, I mean, Trent Brown comes back. If he gets hurt, I now have confidence that Parker can go back in there and take it over and make this playoff push for us, man. We're running the ball down teams' throats out there. Granted, it would be better with Brown, but we're still doing it and doing what we have to do out there. Oh, JD Raider, what's going on, dude? What about picking up Kenny Galladay? He doesn't want to play for the Lions. There's not many people that do want to play for the Lions out there. I like Galladay. I really do. I'm curious to see if the Raiders would end up pulling that. I really think that they're happy with their wide receiver room out there. That's why I just don't know if they'd end up doing it. Stanley, what's going on, dude? Do you think we should work on our time management this game to control the clock? Yes, I mean, honestly, I understand. We had to march the field. We had to score and we get the lead back in that Chiefs game out there. And Carr had his opportunity. He went ahead and took it out there. So be it, man. We did. We left too much time on the clock. That is very rare that Gruden does that. If there's one thing Gruden is pretty damn good at, it's time management and time of possession in a game. I think we'll get back to it. That Chiefs game just kind of got out of control. Everybody was just kind of whipping the ball around out there. It is what it is. Quan, what's happening, dude? What's going on? I'm glad you can make it to the show. I always appreciate when you come out. Ruggs going to burn somebody, and Jacobs going to run somebody over. Dude, I'm expecting Jacobs to have a big day. Honestly, my sleeper this game is going to be Booker. I really think Booker's going to end up coming out and then just playing a damn good game for us. I think you're going to end up seeing him and Josh Jacobs kind of split 50-50 out there this game, just because I think that hip injury I don't think it's bad or anything like that, but I think the Raiders can see in this game we have a chance to kind of rest them a little bit and still be able to do what we have to do. So I'm really expecting big things to come out of in this game. Release Peterman or trade Mariota, get more money next year. That's why I really think Mariota is going to be the one that we end up getting rid of, because that'll free all that money back up for us. The dude ended up getting a pretty solid contract. Granted, a lot of it was incentives that he'll never end up seeing out there, but his base salary, I mean, that was a good chunk of money we could end up getting back out there. Marco, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you could make it to the show. Carr still has 1-2 years on the current contract. He will get paid. Yeah, he's not up for his contract's not up till 2022. but he's only getting paid $20 million for the next 2 seasons. You got dudes out there like Carson Wentz and some others that are just straight trash that are making like 25, 30 million a year. And that's why I'm saying, like, I don't know if Carr would do that to the team out there, especially with everything going on and the cap dropping, but his agent would. You've seen NFL agents go ahead and just play it to where a team or players forced to leave a team just to get that money out there. And that's kind of where the loyalty in the NFL has kind of disappeared, but at the same time, I don't think Carr will have that issue. Carr is one of the few players in this league that is truly loyal to the team that he is playing for out there. I can't remember the kid's name, but that OT playing for Tennessee, I think that's the dude that they were talking about, man. I read the article a few days ago while I was at work, so I just kind of skimmed through it. But dude, there's some offensive lineman in the SEC right now that's just like a freak of nature. And if he's on the board and we're picking, I guarantee you that we're taking him, dude. He's like one of those people like Colton Miller that you can just build your damn offensive line around moving forward. Mariota will go into another team next year. I really see that happening, Mike. And I don't know if he'll be starting or if he'll be a backup out there, but I think Mariota himself, I think, would want to go to a team to where he has a shot to really compete for the starting job. Because there's a lot of teams out there that need a starting quarterback right now. And he was, I don't know, man, it is what it is. We're going to see you in the crowd with the side. Victor, dude, I made a big Sunjoku sign. I tried to order one of those big Sunjoku wigs off Amazon. I should have ordered it earlier, dude. It wasn't going to be here until Sunday afternoon. And I was so pissed about that because I thought that would have been really cool, even though I would have looked like an idiot. It would have been a good time out there. And I would have just went for it and just had a fun dancing around out there. But so I made a big sign. Drew the Sunjoku as best as I could. So we'll see if I end up popping out there, man. Do you have good seats to the game? Yeah, well, not like great seats, but I'm lower level right in the corner of the end zone out there. So if somebody scores, you're going to see it at least pan past me if they're on my side down there. I'm on the away team side in that end zone, so hopefully I can see like Ruggs streaking right to the damn goal, catch the ball, and then run straight to the pads where I'm standing out there, dude. That would make my entire damn year out there. I'm not even going to lie about that. Are you born and raised in Atlanta? Raiders fan, what's happening, dude? No. I actually grew up north and then moved down to Atlanta when I was a kid. My dad got transferred with work, so we ended up down here in Atlanta. It was either Atlanta or Omaha, Nebraska, and we made a family vote, and we all voted for Atlanta, so I was happy as hell to see that. What about that big Samoan from Oregon? See, a lot of these dudes I haven't even checked into yet. I always check into the draft boards once everything starts rolling with it. And then unless they're making like ESPN on a regular basis, I really don't even know these dudes out there yet. Need to do some succession planning for when Rodney and Gabe hang it up. That's what I'm saying, dude. Have a backup plan. And for, I don't know, I think Gabe's got a few more years in him. I think Hudson has a few more years in him. Miller's going to be with us for a long damn time. And then Good's going to end up filling that spot. So we got him for the next 3 or 4 years out there. We just need to solidify that right tackle position. And honestly, dude, Brandon Parker might be the answer, but I'd love to see us go out there and just get another just true freak for that right tackle. It's just another huge young dude that's healthy, ready to go. And then Wade Carr's just completely protected on his ends out there because you know that puts the utmost confidence in him out there. If we dominate stopping the run game Sunday, that's what will make the Falcons one-dimensional, and we'll get to Matt Ryan. That's it, dude. And we'll be able to stop that run game with Gurley not being out there. If we can't, then we have some serious damn problems out there. Raiders going to beat the Falcons like Tyson beats Jones tomorrow. Man, I cannot wait to see that fight. Bo George, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. Larry, what's going on, dude? Great to see you this, man. I appreciate you coming out, Larry, man. You know I always appreciate it, and I appreciate your comments after the videos too, man. Watts, Deion Jones is a mismatch on Waller. Yes, dude. And I've heard a lot of people talking like, who's going to guard Kelsey? Who's going to guard Kelsey? When they were talking about that Chiefs game, it's the same thing with Waller, man. When you get into these games, Waller is a huge mismatch for any damn team that we play out there, but Deion Jones will not be able to keep up with Waller. That is a straight fact out there. I'm trying to think who else they had out there. There was one other dude they were talking about putting out there on Waller. Keanu O'Neal would be too big. They were talking Ricardo Allen, that free safety. They were talking about possibly matching him up a little bit. I don't see that happening either, dude. If Waller gets some one-on-one this game at all, Carr needs to take his damn shot because it's going to end up being big for us out there. Get O-line, let them learn for a couple years minimum. And we saw with Brandon Parker, it takes a few years for these guys to develop. Sometimes you get a dude like Ingold that comes in there, boom. Or not Ingold, I'm sorry. Miller, who can just start right away and just take over a position for you. Sometimes it takes offensive linemen a long damn time, dude. It took a few of you guys telling me that and kind of showing me different examples of it throughout the league. And you were right, man. You think Tack will play this year after his IR stint? No, Isaiah, I do not. I think that we went out there and brought him onto this team, brought him onto the roster, and he's just going to end up sitting on that on IR and then on the practice squad out there. I don't think you will see him. I think he's a building piece for the future out there. If we do end up having injuries and he can come back, maybe he will have a shot at it because he'll just be going through running the playbook and everything. But I really don't expect to see him for a minute out there. Do you think Abram would be a good free safety? No, you have to keep him at the strong safety. It's just the style that he plays. There's too much coverage responsibility when you're in that free safety position out there. I think he could play it if he had to, but I think if we had a damn good free safety sitting next to him, it would honestly complete our secondary, and we'd be looking damn good out there, man. Dan Watts, that's saying a lot. I mean, it is, dude, but you got to live it, man. Watts knows what the hell he's talking about, dude. Oh, Danny, what's going on, dude? It's not size wins. Yeah, size wins every damn time out there. Every single time. And you saw it, dude. Whenever Carr ends up whipping one at the goalpost as hard as he can, and then Waller just jumps up, there's nobody that can hang with that. I don't care who's guarding him at that point, dude. It's a mismatch, man. It's just a size mismatch out there. Farrell with a comeback sack. I'd like to see that. I just want Farrell confirm that he's going to be on the field for us Sunday, man. That's going to be the biggest thing that I'm looking for in this game. I think the defensive tackles should be Hurst and Irving or Vickers. They just have to get into the field at the same time. We need a new D-line coach as well and a new DC. Dude, Marinelli's not going anywhere. We'll have to see what ends up happening with Gunther. Hurst and Irving, I like out there. Hurst and Hankins, I still really like, dude. I really think Hankins is a damn good defensive tackle. I understand that he's getting a little bit up there in age, but he's doing everything that we're asking him to do out there. He's playing better than Malik Collins. If we get Mo Hurst back, stick those two next to each other, man, I think it'll be looking damn good for us out there. Scroll down here for a minute. Thought I read Deion Sanders, Watts, who wins the battle. Dude, yeah, who wins the battle? Deion Sanders or Darren Waller out there? I'm still putting it in Waller, man, because he just has that size advantage out there. Ruggs will have to earn Carr's trust. He has thrown to Ruggs passes he should have caught. He's throwing passes to Nelson that he should have caught too, man. It's just part of the curve out there. These guys are putting in the work, man. CC, what's happening, dude? Gafford isn't on the roster anymore. No, that was a few weeks ago that they ended up getting rid of, they got rid of Gafford. I want to say it was 3 weeks ago that they ended up cutting him off the roster. There just wasn't space for him anymore. We didn't need him anymore, dude. Joku, if the Raiders have several cracks inside the 5-yard line, love to see a play-action run to Jacobs, flowing to either side, Carr sneaking the bootleg to the other side for a TD. And Carr's been using his legs more. I'm not writing anything off about Carr. As far as like a designated play out there, I'm just curious to see if they would end up pulling that off. But Carr seems like he wants to run the ball more, get back to his college days and make some things happen. Ever since he did that hurdle, he seems a lot more open to it. Plus his little QB sneaks out there. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, Watts calling you out. Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders versus Waller. They want to know who you pick. Al, dude, let the team hear your love and support at the game. Dude, I'll be screaming my damn head off out there. Seems like Ruggs is not fitting into Gruden's system, just like Cooper, so he's getting punished with minimal targets. Man, Cooper and Ruggs are two different styles of players out there. Cooper was more of like a CD Lamb out there, as to where Ruggs is, I don't know, Ruggs is a different kind of player, dude. Ruggs is like a Tyreek Hill. There's only a few of those dudes in the league. It takes some adjustments from the quarterback to get on the same page with a dude like that. Then you have to have plays where you can extend plays, because that's where a dude like Ruggs in the long run is going to end up paying off, because Ruggs or Carr will end up scrambling out. And right now when he starts scrambling, he's looking for Waller or he's looking for Renfro. But pretty soon he's going to start adjusting to where he's going to start looking for Ruggs just kind of streaking the field. And if he can make that throw off the run, and I know he can make it standing there, but if he can make that throw off the run, dude, that's going to be a totally different damn level out there. Deion Jones is fast but small. Waller will be able to catch on. Yes, he will, dude. I completely agree with that. I agree, Dak. Strengthen the trenches on both sides of the ball. Draft for the best player available. That's it. Draft for the best damn player available out there. There's no telling. You've seen Gruden's drafts before. You know Max out there. You have no idea who these guys are going to end up taking. That's why I love watching the draft now. It pisses a lot of people off, man, but they keep working out for us. The Chargers should draft a The Chargers, I'm curious to see what happens with that whole front office at the end of this season. Fun argument from one of the great matches. Yeah, dude. Without a doubt, dude. I don't know who isn't calling Ruggs' number. Is it Gruden or is it Carr? I don't know. Gruden's made it sound like this year he's pretty much just sending lineups out on the field, and then Carr's making the calls at the line of scrimmage as far as to what we're going to do out there. I think a lot of it's just coverage, dude. The teams are stacking out there against Ruggs, and they're playing him on levels. One dude's hitting him right at the line, and then some dude is right there waiting for him to make that first break or go deep. And then sometimes they even have a dude playing deep behind that who's just kind of spying on one side but still has Ruggs in the back of his mind. They're kind of just taking him out of the game, but that's the reason that you're seeing some of these other guys exploited out there, man. Their safeties are small too. Yeah, their safeties are small out there too. But I'm telling you, dude, Keanu Neal, that dude can thump, man. That dude can come up and hit somebody. He's pretty damn good in coverage. He's probably the best dude in their secondary. As long as we can we won't even stay away from him. We'll just kind of, if they end up putting him on Waller, that'll end up being probably the best matchup that they have. But I still think Waller's going to end up winning that. But I don't even see that matchup happening too much. Mariota's making too much money not to have snaps, a few RPOs with Mariota, Jacobs, and Walton. I really thought we were going to see that. I thought we'd be seeing a lot of that. Mariota's just, his injuries have kind of held him back out there. He had a lot of times where he wasn't even studying the playbook. He was just kind of laid out up there. So, I don't know. I don't even think you'll honestly end up seeing him this year at all unless something happens to Carr, and then he's playing a backup to Peterman out there, which kind of sucks to say, but, I mean, we all know Peterman's the GOAT, so... If we were sharp and focused, we could win easy, but Atlanta is coming with it. Yeah, get through that, and if we can get through that, Atlanta's going to come out and make an initial push during this game and try to run the score up as fast as they possibly can, because that's kind of Atlanta's style out there. Then it's just a matter of them being able to hang on to that lead. That's where they have a lot of trouble out there, but if we can stop that initial push and kind of go point for point for them, this team will crumble, dude, and we'll end up walking out with this one. Targets are on the coach. When you only get 5 targets, you might get 2 to 3 catches. If you give him 8 to 10 targets, you might see 5 to 6 balls. I mean, that's the thing. But he's not going to get that. There's no chance Rugg gets 8 to 10 targets throughout a game out there. I'd love to see it happen. I want to see it happen. But it's just not being dialed up for him right now, man. And whether it be with Edwards coming back now, that's going to limit him a little bit more. But even Edwards is getting like 1 or 2 targets a game. It's been all Renfro, it's been all Waller, and been Nelly going deep for us. And those two guys are just kind of lost in the shuffle right now. But you need to get those guys going before we make this playoff push, so we're respected on both sides of the field out there, as far as just the left and the right, not the front. I don't know, man. That one kills me out there. Gruden needs to get more creative with Ruggs. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man. Those little RPOs and little sweeps that he's taking right now, he gets like 1 a game for 10 yards, and then we never do it again. If that's what you're going to do, then do that crap like 7 to 10 times throughout a game. Or just throw him the damn ball. Just throw him the damn ball. No Gurley. We can afford for Clee to rest another game. I would agree with that, but I'd like to see him back out there just because he does kind of lock down the perimeter, at least on one side of the field for us out there. Ruggs a rookie and a decoy so far. Hopefully he shines soon. That's all. He's doing his job as of right now. But he's going to end up getting bored if that's his only damn job. And that's kind of what happened with Cooper, and that is what it is out there. I call the bootleg every game inside the 5-yard line. Yep, every time. Thank you for representing the games and the players. We'll love it. Stanley, I appreciate it, man. The defense will step up. I think Matt Ryan will be running for his life. Man, if we can get that pressure on, and we should be able to get through that line, he should be running for his damn life out there. And I'll tell you right now, Matty Ice throwing off the run. If it's inside 15 yards, he can do it. You end up throwing it deep out there. Uncle I appreciate you subbing. Thank you, man. That's where you end up getting hit, man. And that's a tough one, dude. Who's Gruden's Gruden grinder? They're all the Gruden grinders out there. But this game, dude, Alec Ingold, man, it has to be. Ingold being able to play through the injuries that he's been playing through. I think Jalen's still a little bit banged up out there, but he's going to end up playing in this one. Our offense should be rolling this damn game. We just need our defense to step up. And right now, if Nick Kwiatkowski can lead this damn defense the way that he has been, everybody's been responding to it. We're playing at a highly aggressive level, and this defense is coming out there completely pissed off right now. I'm really expecting big things out there. Do you think the game will be a shootout, or do you think the D will take care of business? I'm really thinking that we can keep them under 21. I really see them putting up like either 17 to 21 points. I see us dropping over 30. And so I'm thinking somewhere between like 35-17 in this game. I really think that we're going to go out there and handle business this game. I'm really not once I saw that Gurley was not going to be playing in this game, and it will make them one-dimensional. We'll be able to play back a little bit. Brian Hill is not the kind of running back. He can go out there and have a decent day, but he's not going to go out there and destroy the Raider defense by any chance. Like, no chance at all. So we should be able to do some work this game, man. It's going to make our defense look good. It's going to be a big confidence push moving forward out there. Fierce, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. I'm not worried about Ruggs, but I feel that we need to try to get him deep at least a couple times at least take a few damn shots out there. More than just one. Like, if you throw one, it doesn't work. Don't just get away from it, man. Matty Ice will get melted. If we get pressure, this could be the donkey game. Blow out Ryan, the sitting duck, and we can push that pocket, dude. Yeah, and keep him in the dirt the whole damn game out there. And I'll tell you right now, if he ends up getting sacked 5 or 6 times again and we end up jumping out to a lead, you'll see them pull Matt Ryan to protect him. I promise you that. Can't believe you said that, man. Wild Turkey lost me on that, dude. Well, if we stop the run, then we can beat the Falcons. Whoever is out there, remember the Pats game? Yes, we all remember that damn Pats game. Do you like that we bring in Tank on IR? Yeah, Tack on the IR is fine, dude. We're not really paying that dude any kind of money out there. He's a piece for the future out there. I will take it, man. It's us just kind of continuing to build for the future out there just through this season. It just shows that we're continuing to progress out there. I don't know if Richie comes back or not. He'll be 38 next year. I think Richie's done, in my personal opinion out there. The dude has played a year and a half extremely good football for us, and I appreciate what he did and came in there. He kind of set the tone for this offensive line for a minute. He's just older now, man. It is what it is. I don't see him coming back, and it kind of sucks, but this will be a high-scoring game. The defense is not very good. Matt Ryan will score points. The Raiders have to run the ball. Yes, and control the time of possession out there. I just think something in my gut tells me that you're going to see our defense not look great, not be like a stellar defense. I mean, Matt Ryan's going to go out there and put up his points. With the receiving core that he has, he's going to end up putting up some points in this game. I just really think that a few of it's going to be them marching down the field and then ended up having to kick a field goal because our defense steps up and locks it down, and we end up getting off the field on a few third downs out there. And then we just continue to score, like touchdown, field goal, and then another touchdown. We just keep stacking our points out there. I think our defense is going to surprise a few people this game, dude. Parker finally showing up after it's been a minute, dude, but he's coming out there. He's looking good for us. Denzel Good has played great. It's crazy how people can't see that. Incognito's most likely retired. Dude, I love Denzel Good. I've been talking about that dude since before the season started. And he stepped up. He filled every gap that we needed him to on that offensive line. And now he's worked his way pretty much into a starting role out there, man. Run game is what gets us to the Super Bowl. Yep, Booker and Jacobs just going back-to-back or going head-to-head right behind this offensive line, just making their... Dude, completely agree, Victor. Dick Beasley playing against his old team. They said numbers, what's up, man? They said he's going to be in the rotation out there. He has a shot at playing this game. I think it's going to be limited if he does play. I'm still curious to see if he's activated for it. Parker, 3 years, like Miller. Yeah, they both came in the same year. 42-17 Raiders. That Gregory, what's happening? That would be a blowout, dude. I would take that. Raider Watts is greater. It all starts by denying the run. Yeah, make them one-dimensional. If you can make them one-dimensional, it'll make this game a hell of a lot easier for our defense out there. Son, you are wrong about Gruden and his time clock. For some reason, he trusts the defense. He does trust this defense. I will give you that out there. But I don't know, man. If you go back and you look at our games since he has been our coach, we have dominated the time of possession in the majority of the games that we have played out there. And the games where it seems like we lose the time of possession, it seems like we honestly lose those games. I think Gruden's very aware of it, man, but he does. He'll put this game in the defense's hand on more than one occasion out there. High-scoring game for us, yes. For them, no, man. I'm saying 35-21. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'll throw them a 21 out there. But I'm telling you, we're going over 30. We keep them mid to low 20s out there. Expect the Falcons to throw heavy, and that's their bread, dude. That is their bread and butter. That is what Matt Ryan does. He drops back, and then he whips the damn ball. He has Julio. He has Ridley. He's got Gage. Really hoping their tight end doesn't end up playing out there. He is questionable for this game. But, I mean, he has the pieces out there, man. They have an explosive damn offense out on that side of the field. If you can get pressure to him, though, it takes him off his game. We have to be able to get in there and do it. I wonder if we got any intel from Beasley against his old team. I don't know. It's possible, dude. There've been a lot of changes on that Falcons team. What do you think about Beasley-McKinley duo? I'm thinking that the inside for our defense, blowout. Oh, Jason, what's happening, dude? It's a good name, dude. I don't know. Tech, I don't think you're going to end up seeing this season. Beasley, I think you're going to end up seeing it in a real limited fashion. Let's get Mo Hurst, who's fully back this game, and let's see how he's looking. Get Mo Hurst in there next to Hankins. Make these dudes earn their spot out there. Don't need to rush Carr's money. No, dude. Don't rush Carr's money out there. We did that one time before. We don't need to do that again. No, but Carr's next big contract is going to be big. The salary creep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we don't re-sign him through this offseason out there, and then we wait another year, and then everything kind of, like praying to God, everything kind of works out. Everything comes back together. The salary cap will get a nice big jump. Carr will be up for his contract at that point, then re-sign him at that point out there. Because it's going to cost us some damn money, especially with the way he's playing right now. Do you think the Titans are Super Bowl caliber? They got a shot out there. Their quarterback still holds them back, man. I'm telling you right now, if you put a dude like Henry on a team, even like the Raiders, if you had like the Raiders and Henry back there, it would be so much different for a guy like Henry. You'd see that dude just breaking records all over the place. He just doesn't have that, man. That whole team is based on him out there. So if you take him away, they're screwed, man. That was then, this is now. No means we have a quarterback making fit. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. Loyal, what's happening, dude? Mariota ain't going nowhere. We need a QB with his type of intangibles. Peterman just don't have that. Hopefully Mariota can turn it on, man, because I'm telling you, if Mariota remains the third-string quarterback on this team for the entire damn season out there, and Peterman locks down that number 2 job, and I understand that he's been fighting injury, but if he never moves into that number 2 spot, there is no reason to keep a third-string quarterback making that kind of money on your team. It's just a bad business decision out there. Carr, 300-plus yards, 3 TDs. Jacobs, 100-plus yards, 1 TD. Defense, 1 turnover, and 1 sack, 42-17. That would be huge, dude. Little Sean, what's up, dude? Is Irving hurt? He got hurt in that last game. I have not heard anything else about it, though. We just need to wait to see if he's activated. He goes right back to the practice squad with the way we have everything set up right now. So it's hard to get a lot of reports coming out of that. If you guys have heard anything about Irvin, I have not heard anything. I just knew he was questionable, never came back into that game. And then as soon as that game was over, we went out the next day and we brought in Tack, we brought in Beasley. That's why I was kind of worried about Irvin moving forward, just because that seemed like kind of a move that corresponded to his injury out there. Son, how did you become a Raider fan? I had an uncle that was a diehard Raider fan. When I was a little kid, I played football on Saturdays in the little town I lived in for the Pee Wee football team called the Raiders. And so we played on Saturdays. I watched the real Raiders on Sunday. Then I had my uncle giving me a bunch of Raider crap, and it just stuck with me for life, dude. Sewell in Oregon, tackle, he's top 3 pick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Turco will never even see that, dude. If we see a top 3 pick, something went terribly damn wrong out there. Matt Ryan, 250, 1 TD, 4 picks. Dude, if we pull 4 picks off again, I'll be blow my damn mind. Irving got hurt in the first quarter. Yes, he did. It was a knee injury, and he never came back into the game. What position we getting in the first round? I'm still leaning towards offensive line right now. If Carr doesn't make the noise in the playoffs, his big contract won't be big. He already got his second contract, and it was big, and the team is unstable now. He needs to take a team-friendly deal. I mean, Carr's been paid right now. That is a straight fact, but it's just a matter of... I don't know. I don't even think they'll talk about his contract unless somebody makes them talk about it. I think Carr's going to finish this season, play through next season with the money that he's making, and then he'll wait for everything to kind of turn around to come back after that out there. Depends on where we finish. A lot of it depends on where we finish out there. Sewell is considered the best offensive line prospect in like 20. Yeah, dude, that's the dude then. That dude's a freak, dude. Like a true freak out there. Sonny, what's going on, man? Carr will stay with the Raiders, bearing some serious injury or major drop-off. Carr's going to be with this damn Raider team for a long, long time. Yes, he is the face of this Vegas team out there. Hope the defense is still pissed. Love to see the sack fest. Oh, God, dude, I'd love to see them come out there and just start shredding on Matt Ryan out there. Do you think we can run the table? I think it's possible for us to run the table and end up going 12-4 out there. I still think we're going to have one game that kind of slips up on us, and we're going to end up going 11-5. That's just my opinion out there, but I could see it happening. But there's a shot, dude, because there's very few teams, if we can play our game, that can stop us out there. Heard Mike McGlinchey isn't working for the 49ers. Really glad he didn't win the coin toss a few years back. So, damn, he was a stud SEC. Yeah, he was, dude. Oh, man, Jason, dude, it hurts. But I don't know. Richie probably ain't coming back after that. Deion Jones run a 4.4. He will match up on Waller in man coverage. Aguilar, Waller, Regs need to step it up this game. Dax, he does. But I'm telling you right now, the size difference that Waller has on him, it's going to look exactly like Kelsey going out there against our secondary and our linebackers out there. It's just a mismatch, man. He can box them out. He can block them out of plays completely. We have the advantage in that matchup out there. Do you think Edwards will see the field with Aguilar playing so well? Lee, what's happening, man? I think it's going to kind of be the same way that it's been looking, dude. He's going to get 1 to 2 looks this game. Ruggs is going to end up getting 1 to 2 looks, and it's going to be our pieces out there that have been kind of putting our whole offense rolling out there. I want to see Edwards get way more involved in this. I want to see Edwards get involved to the point to where it takes pressure off of Ruggs of being that other guy, to where Ruggs can start expanding what he's doing on the field. I think both of them being rookies and just not fully grasping this offense yet is kind of holding it back, but they're getting better week to week out there. I think Carr wants to win more than money. I completely agree with that. Completely agree with that. Raiders know that the defense is the reason for the losses. No Carr in the offense. No, dude. The defense right now is holding us back a little bit, but they're coming along. Do you think Gruden will run a few exotic plays in the playoffs? I want to see the opposition look stupefied with the exotic offensive lineups. Man, maybe he's holding back some of his things out there. Even if it's just like a flea flick or just something like that, or something to where Ruggs can end up passing the ball off of one of those little pitches he's getting out there. Who shot me? What's going on? But dude, he's straight trash out there. 4.4 don't beat 6.5 the entire game. No, it does not. He doesn't want to win. He's just an idiot. He'll take a few million less, but not 10 to 12 million. No chance, dude. Save Carr the bootleg for the playoffs. I'll give you that. I do not want to see Carr running a bootleg, getting his knee taken out, and then we either have Nathan Peterman or Mariota taking us down the stretch. That would be the saddest damn thing ever. Oh, Numbers, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday from the whole damn nation to you. Man, that is awesome, dude. How old are you going to be? I hate to ask because I know we're both getting old as hell out there, but it is what it is. No chance Gruden is treating Ruggs like Cooper. No chance. I hope not, dude. And I don't see it. I don't know. You could tell the way that Gruden would talk about Cooper out there. He's not saying that about Ruggs. He loves Ruggs out there. Ruggs is doing everything right for us, man. It's just going to take some time out there. The Raiders won't lowball Carr. Mayock wants Carr to get it twisted. Cheers. Numbers out there having a good old time on his birthday. Spending it with me, man. I appreciate that, Numbers. Ruggs is simply in development stage in regards to route running and timing. He'll be fine. If not great, just be patient with him, man. These dudes are learning on the damn fly out there. Graphic Raiders, sighting in Atlanta. The thoughts, Salvatore, what's happening, dude? He is out this way, man. He said he was going to hit me up. I never heard from him. I doubt we'll end up doing anything before this game. It is what it is out there. Joku Ruggs just needs the magic carpet. That's all. Yeah, watch, you're 100% on that one. Carr should yell, saw Joku and his dude. If Carr yelled that out, I'd make my whole damn life out there. I ain't gonna lie. Raiders just need time and patience. Just give it to them, dude. We need to clean up our drops before the playoffs. Mike, you're 100%, dude. That's like everybody's damn opinion out there, not just yours. Ruggs is just a decoy to the playoff. Chestnut checkers, man. I'll tell you, if we made it into the playoffs and all of a sudden Ruggs started going off, and because nobody was expecting it and they started to key away from him, I'd take that all damn day. I think Ruggs is going to come back next season with about 10 to 12 pounds more muscle and a whole new arsenal of route running abilities. Rookie season is his intro. Next season he's showing out. Larry, that's probably the comment of the night right there, because I totally see that happening. Yep, work on the drops. Yep, get Nelly those hands going again. We're going to get some drops in every game, part of the game. We are, but dude, we've had some. There's a big difference between having a drop in the first quarter when it's like 1st and 10 and one slips through your hands out there. When you're making your game-winning drive out there and one bounces right out of your damn hands, that's inexcusable out there. That's when you have to step up and be clutch, man. We drafted a decoy in the first. No. Spitfire, no. We drafted a young superstar in the first round who's just taking some time to develop out there, and it'll be all right. That kid's only going to get better and better for us. Get all the wide receivers on the damn ball machine. I'll give you that. Well, that wasn't dropping the ball. We won games. Yes, dude. When he wasn't dropping the ball, we won a hell of a lot of games. Ruggs just needs time to develop in a real offseason. A real offseason will make a world of difference for him and Edwards out there, man. Ruggs and Williams need to gain Carr's trust. He is going to throw. Yeah, I'll give you that. Carr throws to where he knows it will be in the positive yards. He's much less of a gambler. He is much less of a gambler, but at the same time, you just got to take those damn shots throughout a game. Falcons had a bad game against passing Oh, we have to be big through the air. Yeah, dude. It's going to be another game that could end up being a damn shootout out there, man. Epic, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you can make it to the show. Love these streams. Just get to take a break and talk with the other fellow Raider fans. That's what it's all about, dude. It's the whole damn reason I do this out there. Have fun at that game. So, Joku, you lucky man. Turco, I cannot wait for this, dude. I'm going to be so damn decked out. I'm not even lying to you. I'm going to be wearing my Raider underwear out there. Carr is used to it. Oh, he's used to his guys. He's used to these guys somewhat, man. But I'm telling you, with the time that Edwards has missed, that kind of hurt their rapport out there. And him and Ruggs, I know they're doing it in practice out there, but until they start putting it together in the games, man, and it needs to happen, why would you think Renfrow catches all those no, like, as far as, like, Renfrow goes, and I mean, Nelly, everybody's, well, Nelson Aguilar's new to the team, but he's a veteran dude, man. He's been in a situation where he's changed teams before. These are just rookies coming up out there. And, I mean, Renfro's been there. They have a great rapport. Waller's been there. He's got a great rapport. Foster's honestly been there, and I really want to see his ass get more involved, man. And I say it every game, and I just don't think it's going to happen again this time, and it kind of kills me out there. Renfro just doesn't drop anything ever. No, that old man catches everything. Got the same hairline as him if I grow my hair out. Next season, Ruggs and Edwards will break out. Yes, but if they keep pushing, dude, I really think you're just going to see them. As long as they keep progressing throughout this season, that's all we can ask out of these kids right now, man. While Renfro gets himself up and he makes cuts, oh, dude, yes. Mike, completely, dude. Did the candy yams help? Reality, what's going on, man? I'm glad you could make it to the show. No, they didn't. I think Gruden got something in the making for Ruggs in a good way. Use him more in the playoffs unexpectedly towards other teams. Until we see it, dude, we just got to keep seeing it. Just doing what we're doing out there. Get a projector so we can see your moneymaker when you're reading the comments. Then, well, man, I'm telling you, dude. At first, I can sit back and read them, dude, but once it starts stacking up, I need to figure out how to change it. I need to get an actual, like, third monitor to where I can just kind of sit back and read these things. I hate leaning forward to see it, dude, but get as old as me, your eyes start to go, and it is what it is, especially when you're reading just one after another out there. Got to make Renfro our Edelman. That's coming, dude. Renfro is going to end up being our Edelman. He's going to probably end up being one of the better slot receivers to ever play this damn game out there. Aguilar will sign an extension and stay with the Raiders. I could see that happen, and I truly could. And I think that won't be like any kind of huge contract out there. That's another reason why I see that happening. Yes, that was my score call, 38-17. I added a field goal. You got to throw the extra field goal in there. They're going to end up getting some garbage time points out there if we're winning by that much. If the defenses were better, Carr might actually take more chances. That's fair. Brandon, that's a fair statement right there. I think it would be hard to give the ball back to the other teams knowing that they will most likely score. It sucks when we go on defense and I just kind of wait for them to march down the field. And I know a lot of you guys are the same way. They're like, all right, well, now they're going to score, so we have to be able to score back. And it's like, if we get off the field, like I'm cheering so damn much just for us getting off the field. But Edwards is more advanced, but it takes, yes, dude. I like Edwards a hell of a lot. I don't want to say that he's better than Ruggs out there, but I really think he's going to end up being that number 1 or number 2 for us eventually. And then I think Ruggs is kind of just one of those guys that you can float the whole damn field, outside or inside. That's one of the things that makes him so dangerous out there. You can even put that little dude in the backfield if you wanted to. Aguilar should be extended along with Booker. I'm really hoping we extend Booker out there. He has been lights and days better than I ever thought he was going to be for this team. I agree, Richie is done. It sucks, but I think we all agree on that. If we reduce the drops, our D should be able to roll. Yes. Edwards will progress with time for sure. Yes, dude. I see Richie for one more year. I would take Richie for one more year. If Richie can come back healthy next season, he's like, dude, I got one more year in me. Let me play one more. I understand I'm getting up there in age, but he was still doing his job. I would take that, man. But at the same time, if we did let him come back, you have to have an insurance policy behind him as far as somebody that can take over that spot. And that's bringing in another offensive lineman either through free agency or through the draft. And I'd love to see it through the draft, in my opinion. Sorry, I meant yeah, Frank, I knew what you were talking about. No, Richie, we can't run the ball between Miller and Good like we can on the other side. I don't know, man. Good's very, very, very good at the pass blocking out there, but he's kind of stepped it up in the run block for us. And then with the way that Gabe Jackson's been blocking and the way that he's been pulling to the outside on some of these run plays, he's been blowing my damn mind this season. You could tell he's fully healthy again, and he's looking like a damn superstar. Richie doesn't have a year left on the contract. The question will be if he wants to play. That's it, dude. Like he's done. Like as of right now, him being on IR, his season's over. He's not under contract. So if we bring him back, we bring him back. And I don't know. I really think at this point he'd end up taking a little bit less of a contract out there. That's why Jacobs runs mostly outside on the Miller side. Yes, that is very true. Hey, watching from Mexico. Oh, Carlos, what's happening, man? I'm glad you can make it out to the show. Beasley at least going to tell us their weakness. Beasley will be telling us everything he can out there. I'm just curious to see if he's activated, and if he is activated, how many times he actually hits the field for us out there. You got to think, man, this dude doesn't know this defense at all, like at all. So you can bring him in on blitz packages, like just go get the quarterback and just kind of see what happens with it. But, I mean, he knows a lot of the dudes on this team, so that could end up working out good for us. Run up the middle too much? Dude, we run up the middle way too damn much. Way too much, especially with Jacobs and Booker on this team. Those dudes, we've seen it. When you give them that pitch and that guard can pull to the outside and get in front of him out there, and Waller ends up making his block or Witten ends up making his block, we've seen damn Booker go twice now for like 28 to 30 yards, completely untouched until he gets a touchdown or is pushed out of bounds. We saw the same damn thing with Jacobs out there. We get away from it and it's just pound the ball at the middle, and I understand it's wearing a team down out there, but you have to be able to take your shots in the run game just like you do in the pass game out there, man. You have to be able to go for it sometimes. Jacobs will be able to run to the outside. They got some pretty fast linebackers, but I still think we'll be able to. Jeff, what's happening, dude? Edwards and Ruggs are going to get some chances to make some plays, and Foster, hopefully. Let's just get a big blowout and stay healthy. That's it, dude. Just stay healthy for this game. Keep everybody off those damn stupid lists out there and just kind of keep everything rolling the way that it needs to. Mr. Big, what's happening, man? Falcons got ripped apart. This game, they're going to wear them out and hang them out to dry. Man, that's the only thing that has me worried about this game is that the Falcons did just get straight up torched last week. Like, our offensive line got torched. They weren't able to score that many points out there. We have to be able to go out there and do the same damn thing because they're going to be coming out there pissed and they're going to be playing for the damn win to kind of get a little bit of self-respect back. And if they jump out early, we have to be able to stomp on it immediately. Sultan, what's up, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. Josh, what's going on? My bold prediction is that Ruggs gets two TDs. What do you think? It would be huge. If he got one early, I could see another one coming maybe later in the game, but we'd have to strike fast with them to end up getting the two, but anything is damn possible out there, especially with the secondary he's going to be running against out. First round of the game, ready instant impact players. Is that Ruggs? Yes, it is Ruggs in a sense. I understand that Ruggs, and I made a whole damn video about this because I knew that people were going to end up getting down on this dude. Ruggs is not CeeDee Lamb. They're two completely different wide receivers out there. That's why you're seeing CeeDee Lamb get out there, make these plays, getting all this yardage, getting these catches, getting these touchdowns out there. His job is to do that on his team. Ruggs' job on our team is not to be that number one receiver out there right now. He's doing what he's asked to do, and he's making it. If you look at it, not from a statistical standpoint, just from a football standpoint, Ruggs is doing everything that we needed our first-round receiver to do for the team this season, and he'll continue to progress after that. Our team is super young, and we're getting better every game. Straight facts. Straight facts. Roy, what's happening, dude? Ruggs is being trained by Moss instead of Carter in the offseason. I'll take that, dude. Yes, Ruggs is the key to beating KC. Ruggs is the key to beating a lot of teams out there. Somewhere your seat's at on Sunday, lower level in the opposing team's end zone. So I'll be like in the corner of the end zone on the opposing team side out there. Chad Johnson's wide receiver coach. Chucky, we need it. I'd take that, dude. Chad Johnson seems like he wants to get back involved some way out there. Ruggs for 2 TDs. Man, I'll take it, dude. Are you going to run down on the field? No, dude. No. No matter how excited or crazy I get out there, my wife will keep me tame out there. Chad Johnson is our wide receiver coach. Hell yes. Wiggly Sticks, what happened, man? Bakar threw that TD pass to the ground. Oh, for Aguilar. Nelson should have caught it, but it's still, yeah, dude. How many times have the wide receivers caught Carr's bad passes? The same time that they dropped his perfect passes out there, Wiggly. Chris, what's happening, dude? Are you watching the Tyson fight tomorrow? I am going to end up watching that Tyson fight tomorrow. Have Royce work on with Nelly and Ruggs and the Hopkins train together and get them all damn together. We should keep Tyrell next season. Dude, a lot of people have said that, dude. Do you think we'll end up keeping Ty Williams next season? Just throwing that out there. Like, do you think that'll end up happening? I don't see it happening, dude. I really think that they like what they have working right now. I really think that this offensive or this wide receiver room, I think the Raiders love it right now. It's young, it's fast. We have a veteran in there that can kind of lead these guys. I'm curious to see what ends up happening with Jason Witten at the end of this season, to see if he sticks around for another one, because I really don't see that happening. Tyrell is already gone. He knows it too. That's why when he went through and deleted all his Raider stuff off his social media, I was kind of like, yeah, he heard something that we didn't. I want Seawood to come in and assist the defensive backs coach and work with Abram. I wanted to come over there and just take over that whole defensive secondary coaching job out there, not even as an assistant. Just let him control our secondary. I'd love every second of that. Dorian, what's going on, dude? Edwards is starting to ball before he got hurt. Yes, dude. And breaking tackles. Nelson's just balling. That's it, dude. And if Edwards can get back into that, I will take it, dude. Joku, speaking of Derrick Henry, Musgrave was the offensive coordinator in the war room. The draft Musgrave that we wanted to pick Henry bad. Oh, man, I know. McKenzie opted out, and you take a defensive lineman, then they should have had football. Robert, you're 100% right about that, dude. If we were gifted a signed jersey of one current wide receiver, who would you choose? I would go with Renfro personally, because he's the I honestly would take Renfro too, just because I know that little dude's going to be on this team forever. Teams work to take away Ruggs, and that opens everything else up. Yep. Once they commit to taking a guy out, the secondary has to stop Jacobs, Ruggs. They'll be really demolished teams. That's it, dude. That is it. Ruggs is a burner, a straight burner. Ruggs just needs to develop. If he does, he can be huge. He's a huge asset right now, dude. But he'll become a huge asset across that stat line, and that's what it's going to be when people start waking up a little bit. We're going to come in there, and we're going to put Renfro in the Falcon. Oh, dude. Put the roof around the Falcons so the dirty birds won't fly. Yes, dude. Slap that roof down tight. Thinking Mullins will cover Julio Jones and Ridley shadowed by Arnett. Your opinion? I think if Julio ends up playing, I think that's exactly how you'll see it out there. And then you'll end up seeing Heath kind of drop on Arnett's side to keep up with Calvin Ridley's speed out there. I really think if Julio's a little bit banged up and questionable for this game, Mullins should not have a problem keeping up with them throughout. As far as Arnett goes, it's going to be a tough matchup for him. He's going to have a tough time out there. Calvin Ridley is not a joke, dude. That kid can go out there and exploit you. Highly doubt that's why we drafted Edwards. Yeah, dude. CD was help. He was the better weapons around him. And we could play against that. Prevent D, since he's always losing with Jerry Jeudy. Better wide receivers around. That's it, dude. What do you predict the record is when it's all said and done? 11-5, dude. Roy, that's my projection moving forward out there. 11-5, I think is pretty fair for everything out there. I think Ty Williams and Mariota are gone in the get that money back, dude. It is what it is. You got to keep moving forward, and especially we're going to have to clear some money at the end of this to keep some of the dudes around that we want to have on this team. Don't see Ty Williams coming back. Mad respect for the fellow that played. Yeah, dude, dude, those first 5 weeks of last year, that dude came out there and showed up for us, and then just went downhill from there. Just as far as injuries, not him playing bad, he just got banged up and was just never really able to come back from it. There are going to be a lot of teams letting players go to reduced salary cap. Yes, dude, I guarantee you. So there's going to be a wide open field out there, especially in free agency, and it's going to be who wants to cough up the money on some of these big name players are going to end up getting let go just because of how much money they cost out there. All right, man, that's pretty much what I have for you guys tonight. Just wanted to bring Fan Friday out there. I know I ended up going live a little bit late. It is what it is. I got caught up at work today. But until next time, guys, I'm Son Joku. Thank you all very much for coming out. You know I do appreciate that. If you could please click thumbs up on your way out. It really does help me out and keeps me growing out there. We'll catch you guys next time.